about 1,400 men who call the state prison in Concord home. Many of them are fathers.
I remember when I first knew I was coming to prison, you know, the most heartbreaking thing about it was being away from my kids for that long.
And when parents end up here, their children are left at home, left longing for that parent.
Just having someone on my birthday, like, with me at the table as I blow out my candles, or Christmas morning, and like opening the presents with him.
Natalia Pineda and her brother Tito of Nashua know this all too well. Their dad went to prison for murder in 2006.
I grew up not knowing my biological father, and that's one of the things that I had, I did not want the same thing to happen with my children.
For 11 years, Evanor Pineda has watched his kids grow up through prison visits. But thanks to a unique program inside these walls, he's still connecting as their father. This is the Family Connection Center, or FCC.
So we actually have 3 Family Connection Center, one at the Berlin Prison, Concord Prison, and the Women's Prison in Goffstown.
Christina Toth helped establish the program with UNH back in 1998 as a way for incarcerated moms and dads to bond with their children.
The purpose is, while the parent's incarcerated, the children want their parents. They want to have interaction. They want to know they're loved.
A unique theme considering what used to be here.
This is where the residents would come and get their food. Behind you is the original death row from the 1800s that we converted into usable space.
Huh. Is it kind of eerie that that's the old death row?
We painted it, put some holes in the wall for windows, so it's not bad.
Inside the FCC, inmates get access to a variety of programs to help them be a better parent.
People don't realize that most inmates are getting out. 95, 97% of them are getting out. And even those that aren't getting out, those that have children, their children are still in the community.
For starters, an inmate must complete parenting classes to use the Family Connection Center and have a good disciplinary record.
There's an A. There's an A. All right. How many? There's an A.
Several times a year, the inmates get to make trinkets or cards for their children, mainly thanks to donated supplies.
We got Pikachu.
That looks right.
This is stuff that they can't have back at the unit, so they have to make it here, keep it here, and then we send it out for them. And it's always fun for the children to get, googly-eyed cards or little bracelets and stuff made from Dad.
Hello again. Hello. Do you like my hat?
This old cell is now a makeshift recording studio. Inmates like Tony Hebert can record their voice reading stories to their kids.
Stop, dog, stop. The light is red now. Go, dogs, go. The light is green now. After a while, like my second time, it was just like second nature, and I was just reading, I get involved, I get animated, and just, make them feel like it's actually me sitting right there next to them, reading the book with them.
So what would you like to draw? We only have a couple minutes left. It kind of blew my mind on how much is done for us here when it comes to contact with our children and communicating with our children.
Ronald Donahue is a father of 3 and has been in and out of prison much of his life. What keeps him focused? Connecting with his 14-year-old daughter, Savannah. Twice a month, the FCC allows inmates to do video calls to their kids.
I have a special visitor here today with me.
Me!
Look who came to see me.
Savannah has autism and was nervous about visiting the prison, but with Skype, she's been slowly reconnecting with her dad.
Who are you today?
Cheshire Cat!
Cheshire Cat girl?
The Skype calls are closely monitored, but if you listen in...
You doing good?
Yeah.
How was your day at school?
Good.
Much of the talk is very routine.
It's an easy class because I practically already did everything.
The center also connects with a special YMCA summer camp where the kids spend 2 of the days here with their dads. Inmates and their children will do performances, artwork, and play games. For a little while, it almost doesn't feel like prison. While there are no stats on how many of these dads return to prison after going through the FCC, Christina says staying in touch keeps inmates focused. It gives them hope, not to mention the positive impact it has on the children, who in many cases follow their parents into a life of crime.
He was here for parenting class, then I got into this file right here, parenting.
Randy Gonzalez works as the library clerk here. At 39, he's spent almost half of his life behind bars for different crimes. But he also has a 4-year-old son on the outside. Like most of these men, he's getting out someday. He wants this time to work so he can be a dad, so he can play baseball with his son.
That's what I want to do, to be honest with you. I just want to show him how to play baseball, show him how to hit, show him how to, just little things like that I wasn't paying attention when I was on the street.